They're getting 72 emails every week. They're getting basically 0 phone calls, but they're getting spammy emails. Hey, we can run your social media. We can save you money on average. Nobody's slowing the process down. You're going to be the actual human being that's like, man, here's the problem. Advertising's expensive. The leads are terrible that you're having to pay for. You're having to pay 4 times more for the leads. And even if those leads were cheap and plentiful, you've got to run the business, guy. Like you've got to do the taxes for your clients. How are you dealing with that? And then, by the way, any business owner is going to just like be like, did we just become best friends? This is the type of stuff that I complain to my husband or my wife about every night, and nobody wants to listen to it. It's like, dude, I have to run the business and grow the business. It's impossible, right? Just out of curiosity, where are you at in terms of revenue right now? Where do you want to be? Where are you at in terms of clients right now? Where do you want to be? And then all you say is, listen, I've got my certified master sales consultant credential. I really understand, as you can maybe even tell from our conversation, I'm very skillful at reaching out to other businesses, at getting their attention, about figuring out what's going on in their world, about figuring out the problems that they want to solve, the results that they want to achieve. And here's what I would like to recommend based on our conversation today. I want to work for you, okay? But I don't want to be a W-2 employee. I don't need a salary. I don't need benefits. I don't need a desk. I don't need you to supply me with leads. By the way, between me and you, Anderson, they will give you leads. Once you start performing, they're going to be like, well, let's just send him some Facebook leads too, because we'll make more money. Here's what I'd like. I'd like us to try and figure out a commission, okay, a reoccurring monthly commission that you're willing to pay me, a fair commission, as I bring you new businesses. We can sit down and figure out what types of businesses you want to bring in. I will go out, I love this line, I'll do all the heavy lifting. I'll call them, I'll figure out where they're at, I'll figure out who they're using for their accounting right now, I'll figure out what their hopes and dreams, wants and needs are. I will explain to them about how you can help get them there faster, and I will hand you that client in a box with a little bow on it. You close them, off to the next one, right? Does it make sense for me to start working for you? The only thing they're going to say there is, no, if they're happy, fine, right? Then you give them a net outcome statement. Hey, no problem, I get it, right? I will be here when you want a way of bringing in those new clients where you're not having to spend money on advertising. You're not having to spend all of your time selling, ignoring your existing business, and you're in that best position to grow from $7 million a year in top line revenue to 15 million. Fair enough? Like, think about that conversation. If you could just have 5 of those conversations in a week, it won't be more than 3 weeks before you have 3 different companies that you're working for. And by the way, you don't have to do that in perpetuity. Once you have 3 companies that you're working for, start working. And then you follow your Easton process, bring them on. If that company doesn't pay you, let's say you get a bad one and you close the deal and they're not going to pay you, you fire them, right?
Yeah.
Hey, this isn't working out. The last 3 clients I bought you, I'm still waiting on payment on that. I have to shut it down at this point. I cannot work for free, right? As long as you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. We'll walk away and, please. And you just have a contract, by the way. Where do you go to get the contract that's cheap and easy?
Probably ChatGPT.
Bingo. I love your thought process. You don't need a lawyer. Just tell ChatGPT what you want. They'll generate a contract. Is it the best legal contract in the world? No, but it's good. And let's say you're 18 years old at the time. You just need to protect yourself to make sure you get paid, but you don't need some 82-page contract. It's a 1 or 2-pager that they sign. They're going to have to pay you on the deals you close, and you go find somebody else. But that's what I would do to make a lot of money, to prevent myself from being, an angry young adult, an angry adult that's like, screw this, the world's rigged, everybody else is getting the best jobs. It's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard to figure out a way and I just gave you a way, by the way, if you want to start your own business, that you could start a business without needing an office, without needing overhead. You need a phone, you need a laptop, you need some, decent clothes, polo shirt, right? There you go. There's your outfit, polo shirt, khakis, and you need a sales process and the courage to execute on it. That's what I would do. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like that's a really good idea. I feel like it's great because you can also have a really diverse like portfolio of businesses that you
Yep.
can work for.
Yep.
It's not all your eggs aren't in the same basket, you know?
100%. And what's going to happen too is, and you might have to like even push yourself to fight this off. What's going to happen as soon as you perform for one company? Okay, let's just say, I don't want to talk about Captain K because he's a real person. Let's say it's Captain J, right? He's Captain K's competition. Okay. And I don't want to say he's a CPA, but let's say he sells, I don't know, digital marketing to roofing companies. If you bring Captain J 10 new digital marketing clients that are making him, let's say his monthly services fee is $5,000 a month, and you bring him 10 in the first month, that's $600,000 a year that you made him. Now, out of that 10, I would say you probably a good commission rate for you should be 10%. So it's $5,000 a month. For every client you bring him, you make $500 a month. So in that first month alone, if my math is correct, you're at $60,000 a year. You're making more than any other kid in college. Well, not any of them, but 99.9% of them with one client. What do you think is going to happen though when you bring Captain J 10 clients after 2 months of doing that? What do you think they're going to probably call you and say?
They're gonna be like, can you bring us more clients?
100%. And what do you think their natural iteration is going to be of them wanting more from you? What are they going to want to do? If you're working outside and you're bringing them a bunch of clients, what are they going to try and do?
They're gonna try to bring you into the company.
100%. And that's where you might need to fight that a little bit. But again, everybody's like, it's rigged out there. I can't get the great jobs. And when I graduate college, they're asking me to start working at, don't say any names of the company, but remember your sister got that first job offer out of college? And by the way, I spent $400,000 on her education. What do you remember what her first job offer was?
I think it was like somewhere around the realm of like 50,000.
Lower. The
Wasn't
other
it?
company, the one that she rejected the offer from,
Oh yeah, wasn't it like 35,000, 40,000, something
it was
like that?
30,000.
30,000.
Ouch. Right? She would have to work over 12 years at that salary to take that job. Now, she was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, that's insulting. She didn't take the job offer. But so many people in college are like, this sucks. I did all this work and now they're offering me 30 grand. Well, why don't you figure out a way where you can make 2-3 times that without even working for the company, which being an omni industry solution-based sales rep would do. Now, what do you think do you think if you're getting paid $5,000 a month from them on just every 10 clients that you bring in and they make you an offer, do you think they're going to offer you 30 grand?
No.
What are they going to offer you? They're already having to pay you $5,000 a month for every 10, and every month that goes by they're paying you another $5,000. What do you think the offer is probably going to be?
It's definitely gonna be more than 30,000.
I would say it's going to be north of 6 figures.
Yeah.
Right? And by the way, you're going to do the math and go, if I just keep this contract going, I'm going to be north of 6 figures in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 month, right? Like this is what the key to being successful is holding all the power, right? Holding all the cards. And I'm not saying you don't go work for them, but I'm saying you're going to get 5, 6, 7 permanent offers that are multiple 6 figures offers every year if you were going out and working for companies on your own, because naturally when you perform, companies want to bring more, performers in there.
Yeah.